All right, so good morning and good evening to Christie. Today we'll be having our group interview, but before we get started, I'd like to welcome you and congratulate you for choosing QVA to be part of your business. We are so happy that you've given us a chance to help you scale your business, Christy. So today we will be doing a group interview. We have four lovely VAs here. We have Lynn Ree, Hannah, Rochelle, Christy, Mary Joy, and there's one more. I think, yeah, I think she left. All right. Before we get started with the questions and answering, Christy, I would appreciate if you can introduce a bit of yourself or your business background so they would know more about you, if you don't mind.
Sure. Yep. Nope, not at all. I own a personal training company. We do group sessions, we do personals, we do one-on-one, we do nutrition. Most of our people come in on like a 28-day challenge where we provide nutrition setup. We do a lot of accountability, and we guide them. We're very hands-on. So when people come into our studio, we're not, you just walk in. We know everybody's name. We're a very small personal company. So I've had my company 17 years. I've been actually had my own studio 3.5. Is that enough? Do you want more?
That's amazing. So you are still on a face-to-face studio?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I went virtual for a little while and it just wasn't my thing. I like people.
yeah, it's really different when we get to see them and talk to them face to face. All right, so thank you so much for sharing, Christy. We can get started. We have Jaya here as well. So you may simply ask their name or mention their name and then ask the question.
Oh, all right. Well, why don't I start? So I'm just going to give you a little bit of what I'm looking for. It's going to transition a little bit. I'm really working on putting systems in place. I have a CRM, where I do a lot of my email marketing. I do a lot of my contact through that. My YouTube channel's a mess. My Facebook I need growth in my Instagram and Facebook, but I'm not, I know Jason pushes appointment setting. Right now, I'm kind of low on staff, so I'm more about nurturing my clients and just really making everybody happy. So I guess, let's see, I'll start up in the corner. Lenry, I guess you're first. Yay. So
Hi,
just tell me,
Christy.
hi. Just give me a little bit of background on what you've done with social media, email marketing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, by the way, again, let me introduce myself. My name is Lynn Joy Sanas. I am 24 years old, and I also took a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Physical Education, Health, and Music. So, by the way, I also worked as a customer service representative in 3 different BPO companies here in the Philippines, and also as a part-time and also a part-time virtual assistant as well. So I handle different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. So basically, it's all about social media management, creating content, posting, and setting an appointment. And also about in social media, I also experienced posting some content in before in my client. I also experienced posting some content in different Facebook groups and also replying to the comments and also sending some DMs or sending a message to um to the different clients. And also in apartment setting, I'm also an apartment setter. um right now I'm calling or right now I'm calling some clients or some prospects to be a possible client to my boss. And also yeah, and that's all.
Okay, yeah, that's great. So your customer service experience, can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so by the way, since I mentioned that I've been a customer service for 2 years, and it's a different BPO company. So I can say that it's very great, since the first company that I had was based in US, and I've been dealing with people who wants to add minutes. So basically it's a telco account. So I've been there for 7 months. And also uh, the second company that I had is also based in America or US, and it's all about books, like a publishing company. So all we have to do is to cater all the professors or the teachers from the America that wants to buy some books from to their students, or like that. Yeah, and the third company that I had was was also basing in America, and it's a healthcare account. So all we have to do is to answer the concerns from the nurses, doctors, and the patients. And yeah, and all we have to do is to answer their call and to fix their concerns, problems, and what medicines that they wanted to do. I mean, they wanted to know. And also if what's their concern, and they wanted to have a nurse or a like personal nurse to their wants to have their personal nurse to go on their houses. That's all.
So what do you really enjoy doing? What's your favorite part?
Yeah, so I really enjoy doing talking with people or some clients, since I've been working in a BPO company for 2 years. So that's why I applied to different BPO companies to know if I really enjoyed that thing. So yeah, I really enjoyed talking with clients. I really enjoyed talking with customers. Since I mentioned that I worked for 2 years, and also as appointment setter, I really love doing that also. So yeah, because of my experiences, I've been working in three different BPO companies, and different account. So I can say that I really love doing that.
Very nice. And do
Yeah.
you have any like graphic design flyers? I mean, for Facebook, do you use Canva? Like what do you use?
Um, Actually, in my previous job as a part-time virtual assistant, I haven't experienced that one, but I have a background about Canva. I tried that thing, but I haven't used that on my client before.
Okay. What do you use to post, like for your content?
Yeah, so before I just used to post for my content, like it's just my client will just tell me that can you post can you post this thing, like it's just promoting her business. So I'm just post that one to the to different Facebook group. And also she will tell me that today you will post that to different social Facebook, I mean the different
Right.
Facebook groups.
Okay.
And I will be doing that for 4 hours, and also commenting or post a comment about. I'm also doing dropping some links about her about her website, so that many will know about her business. And also yeah, basically that's my work with her before.
Mhm.
And yeah, and also
And
in
how
yes.
many hours a day are you working?
Yeah, I also work I started working her, um it's 4 hours. And also before in my yeah, it's just 4 hours since it's just a part-time. But if ever I haven't get a client or I haven't booked for that 4 hours on that day, I will extend it so that I can book with clients. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, thank you. All right,
You're
whose
welcome.
rooster's crowing?
Mine. I'm so sorry.
I love it. You'll never oversleep. All right, thank you. I don't want to keep everybody all night, so I'm going to try to, Rochelle. So kind of the same questions. Just give me a little background, introduce yourself, let me know a little bit about you.
Yeah, hi, good morning, Christy. So
Hi.
my name is Rochelle Bakeke, and you can call me Shell. I am a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, and I have more than 3 years experience in the contact center industry. With regards to virtual assistant, I also handled a client for a short period of time. Managing her social media account like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn. So for that job, I post contents. I invite Facebook accounts to join her group, and then from there, I'm going to message them, and then make a connection, build a relationship with them, and then if ever there's some things that my client can assist them, then I will offer them a free consult or meeting. So with regards to my contact center industry experience, I handled two accounts. First is the radio satellite account, in which we handle customers with regards to their billing. So if ever our customer call us to ask what to explain why their bill is so high, then we'll be the one to track or get their records and then explain to them why it is so high, why there's something that's it's not what she's expecting. And if ever they wanted to cancel the subscription, we also offer them to some products like discounted rate, and that way they will continue their subscription with us. For the second account, that's the hardware and software, in which I was a technical support representative. So I assist customers regarding their concern with their hardware of software by providing troubleshooting steps, like a step-by-step process. And if ever it will not be fixed by those troubleshooting steps, then we can also offer like a replacement for their hardware and software.
Okay.
So yeah, and what else? Well,
Let's see.
what I would actually love doing, well, the like the similarities of being a contact center representative and a virtual assistant is I really love assisting to different people. I mean, conversing to different types of person, building a connection, and then provide accurate resolution to their concern.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Just taking notes here, because I'll forget.
Okay.
Let me, yeah, I think you actually answered all my questions in a short time. So, all right, so let's move on to Mary Jo. So Mary Jo, tell me, Mary Joy, sorry.
Mary Joy. It's
Sure.
okay. Hi, Christy.
Hi.
As for myself, I am Mary Joy Villegas. I work as a freelancer virtual assistant before, and uh, I have an experience on email marketing since I work for a teacher coach in US as his personal assistant. I manage his LinkedIn account and I send connection requests to his potential clients. I also search for his potential clients and then I send them intro messages. Also, I I work as an email marketing. I do email marketing using MailChimp and network solution platform. In email marketing, I used to send messages with I I used to send messages to 500 email ads who click or opened his email campaign. And then as for social media, uh, since my task for my client is only on LinkedIn, but I have a basic knowledge using social media platforms like Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Since I run a small business and I'm the one who manage my small online business, and I am the one who edit
So,
photos using Canva, and
so
I'm the one who post content. Yeah, and I also had a work experience as a lead generalist, appointment setter, and a cold caller
okay.
for a real estate company. And about your question on what I enjoy doing is I really love playing Canva. I love editing photos and videos and creating graphics and content as well, posting it on social media. Way back high school, I was awarded as an artist of the year during our graduation day.
Very nice.
If you're going to
So
ask me,
tell me a little bit about, you had a business, you said your
yeah,
own small business. Tell me a little bit about that.
yeah, I have a small business. I'm making crochet stops and I post it online. Uh, like I don't know if you're familiar with crochet, but I know how to make a bikinis, hats, bucket hats, anything that can be made and can be done it, doing
Very nice.
crochet. Been doing it since I had kids. I have lovely three kids.
Very
That's
nice.
my side hustle.
Oh, yeah. It's a full-time job. Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Thank you so
Hannah,
much.
thank you.
Hello. Hi, ma'am Christie. Good morning.
Hi. Good
Hi.
night.
Okay, so I will start. Can I start
Yeah,
now?
go ahead.
Thank
Tell me a
you.
little bit about yourself.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everyone. Hi, Ma'am Christie. My name is Hannah Abigail V. Canales. I am a graduate of Associate in Hotel, Restaurant, and Management. I am a call center agent before for 3 years. And my account there is handy. What we do is look for household services with top quality, pre-screen independent service professionals. And by the way, I have lots of experience in taking calls. I cater different kinds of attitude. However, I get used to it, and I also cater live chat for 8 months. On my account, there is Grab food. So I also have an experience also as a phone call appointment setter last year at Avis. What we do is we do taking phone calls, schedule appointments, and book loads, which means that we're booking different products or items from a company or warehouses. And I became also a front desk officer in a dormital and a front office associate in a suites. And um I specialize in social media management because I have a business before. What I do is posting contents, do updates and my day. Also, I cater chats from Messenger, also in Instagram. I post also giving updates and cater DMs and do reels also. And I also specialize in appointment setter or booking appointment because I have knowledge in Google Calendar by putting the details of the client, email address of the client, and by the way, it will automatically send through their email.
Very
That's
nice.
all. Thank you.
Yeah, it's great. So just to give all of you a little background, you know, right now I use Zapier. I don't know if you have
Mhm.
used that before, but not real proficiently. So there are a lot of areas that I need a self-starter. You guys all seem very smart, so
Thank
I
you.
might wrap back around. All right, Jaya, last but not least.
Hi, Christie.
Hi.
Good evening to you. So I'm Jaya Jane Ramirez. I am graduate of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Human Resource Management. So I was a customer service representative here in one of the BPO here in the Philippines for 1 year. It was a financial account. So I made a transition to a work from home setup. So I have been a VA for quite some time. So my niche is I am a social media manager. I do create content and post it of all the social media accounts of my clients. I do email marketing. I do appointment setting. I'm using tools to do appointment setting and also lead generation. I'm using CRM tools and also email marketing. I'm using also CRM tools to do that. And then I do graphic design. I do video editing. I do editing a thumbnail. And I am also, since one of my major is accounting, I also study a bookkeeping. I'm using tools, QuickBooks to do a bookkeeping. That's it, Miss Christie.
Very
So
nice.
yes. Any questions?
And tell me what you love.
Actually, right now I've been motivated. So some of the clients of Boss Jason to be fit. So yesterday I started a swimming exercise and my body is aching right now.
Right.
So I yes, and I'm checking your profile last night and yesterday. So I want to be fit. So I will start a video vlogging to do a transition how to be fit also.
Nice. All right, you guys are all awesome. I'm sure you're all gonna do fabulous. I hate that I have to pick one. Maybe I eventually get to pick two.
Wow.
Do the hours bother anybody?
No.
No.
Because I'm
No.
looking at,
No.
you know, we're
No.
opposite time frame.
Not at all.
Not
Because
at
for
all.
me, I am very flexible and I can work any time of the day since I don't currently work right now.
So I'm looking at probably like my busier hours. I might
That's
are more
fine.
like
Morning.
two to six, like, you know, the middle of the
It's okay.
night.
Yeah, it's graveyard, right, Ma'am Christie?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine because we
Yes,
do
it's
all
okay.
work at BPO. We have
And then
experience.
Yes.
maybe eventually, once
Yes.
things get under control, I wouldn't ask you to do that because I hate to ask anybody to stay up all night.
That's okay.
That's okay
We're
for us.
all productive at graveyard
Yes.
or night.
Yes, it's
Awesome.
true.
Okay. All right. I don't really have any more questions.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Christy, for those lovely questions. And thank you, ladies, for answering it. And the next part, Christy, is for you to announce who you wanted to work with. I can give you a chance to think of it. Maybe you can grab a coffee and then get back to us as soon as you're ready. Or,
I'd like to go back through my notes, just to make sure. I mean, I think Jaya. Jaya, how do you pronounce it?
Jaya
J-
Jane.
Jaya Jane.
Jaya.
Yes.
Jaya, I think you're probably the best fit for me right now.
Wow, that's
So,
amazing.
Congrats, Jaya.
Congratulations.
Christy.
So I thought you wanted to
Congrats,
Congratulations.
Jaya.
Congrats, Jaya.
but
Thank you,
guys, I
guys.
thank you for taking your time. You guys are all great.
Thank you, Ma'am Christie, also.
Thank you, Christy.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Christy.
Thank you,
nice meeting you all.
ladies.
Thank you so much for this
Thank you.
opportunity.
Thank you so much.
Christy will go ahead and schedule our onboarding call. Okay, I will set you a schedule on the chat.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
All
Bye.
right. Good night, guys.
Good night, Ma'am
Thank
Christie.
you.
Thank
Goodbye.
you.
Good
Thanks for
night.
your time,
Good night,
guys.
Christy.